So I did the break-in, 20 minutes, drained the oil. Unfortunately, there's a problem, not with the engine itself so far. The break-in was fine. I think I have a leak from the head to the manifold. I reused the factory gasket, which is a multi-layer steel gasket. So either the manifold is not true, or that gasket just isn't. You know, maybe this cast manifold needs like a squishier gasket. So runs good. I just have to pull that apart and get back to the manifold, which means the exhaust has to come off and downpipe has to come off. Which, oh yeah, I forgot to show you. But the exhaust is on. You can see the muffler back there. Once I have the car out of the garage, I'll be able to show you more. But that's done. I didn't do a recirculating wastegate because even though I really want to keep the car quieter under full boost, I just wanted to kind of progress. So there's the downpipe, or the I don't know if you guys can see that, but reusing an exhaust is a bit of a pain. Like I have to get the curve right, so it meant that 190 is a bit wonky, but you know what, it is what it is. So what we're doing now is the other side surface rust, I just scraped it down, POR 15, which is what I did here, right? So little POR 15, and now I'm making a patch because this was there was a hole here, and even though the hole was only right here, all this metal here was pretty compromised. Like it was pretty thin and crappy. So I'm just making a patch panel. I just did some cuts there, and so you guys can see how that's gonna line up. So what I'll do is I'm going to weld the back side here where my middle finger is, and we'll do a weld here to this corner. Actually, I'm gonna trim this one little spot a little bit more. But once we get this welded up to here, I'm gonna bang this dot out so it's more flush, but then we'll go with a body hammer and we'll bend this curve in to meet this joint, and then we'll weld that, and then POR 15 it, and then after POR 15 is done on the one side, I will drill a hole so that I could rust proof inside there, but I painted all up inside there and everything. So it should be not the prettiest patch, but it's on the rocker panel, so who cares, you know what I mean? As long as it does the job, which it will, you can kind of see how that will look like that, right? So I'm not gonna film a whole lot of this. This is kind of boring. Rust is the bane of my existence, and I hate doing it and repairing it. I did one minor spot on my truck, on my Dodge. I did like the back quarters of a Yukon once. But still, just doing rust repair is just no fun. There's no enjoyment in that. Like, there's enjoyment in the payoff that once it's looking good, you know, it's just, I'd rather do turbo stuff. But anyway, this is necessary. So, it's gotta get done. It was bothering me. I was so annoyed once I started peeling back all the rust and saw the holes and stuff, that I was just like, it's just the one area. The rest of the car is actually pretty good. But it's just like, oh, I was gonna get someone else to do it. I'm so sick of doing that crap. But seeing as how I have to pull this apart to get to the manifold anyway, that means that it's still gonna be down until I get that fixed. So, you know, just might as well get it done, you know what I mean? Because I can do it, I just don't want to do it. One step forward, two steps back, that's part of the build process, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna film the rest of this. It's just, I'll show you the finished product. It's kind of boring. And then we'll get back to engine stuff. So I said I had the exhaust leak issue. What I didn't realize, or what I overlooked, I don't know, on the excitement of getting everything done, which is par for the course for me. It's what I usually do. But, so, I don't know if you see these little EGR ports. Well, I didn't block those. And I thought the manifold would have, but I don't know why. It's just me. It's just what I do. I just don't even notice these things anymore. But the manifold only blocked like maybe like 60% of the hole. So I drilled and tapped the EGR ports, and I just put in a little set screw or a grub screw, whatever you want to call it. Loctited it, jammed it way in the hole. It's the hole is, I think, a little bit tapered, so once they got tight, they're good to go. So did that. I just got to put a layer of rocker guard. I put some bed liner here. I'm just going to clean the rest of the rocker, and I'm going to concentrate most of the rocker guard there, and then I'll just do a quick layer all the way back, so that way it's all even. Call that a day. So daily beater status, it's better than nothing. So nearing the completion, got the fenders on. Passenger side fender, a little bit rough. This is the new one, because the old one was pretty rusty. This one is rust free, but someone had it rubbing up against some stuff, and so there's a dent. I fixed one dent here, just kind of quickly, and I gotta fix that dent, and there's some scratches or whatever. We'll do a repaint on that, but for now, I'm just gonna put some black touch-up on there or something. But the main thing is that it's not rusty. Here's the rocker. Now that I painted the whole rocker. So there's the patch. Yeah, near completion. Just gotta throw the drive shafts in, get the engine bay back together with the piping. Everything's still connected. I have to put fresh oil in it still, which we'll do. I'll map out for the catch can where that's gonna go, but it's not super crucial to have done right now. Get the front end on, and then I'm gonna back it out and get the boost and wideband O2 gauges up and running. After that, we can go for a drive.